Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Thanks for being here. This is the free to play account, by the way. It's the 15th of February. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Just want to take time to say I appreciate all of you watching. I know I don't say it enough, and I'm trying to get better about that. But I really do appreciate all of you who do watch. Comments. Here's a lot. I'm going to make some mistakes, and I've already addressed one of the mistakes I've made, and that is not farming that command shuttle first.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
But
okay, the latest thing I was looking
we're still continuing direction.
in the Memphis
We'll see where we end up when we finish here with Scion.
It is
4-1.
Highway 51 already, and areas for north and east of Memphis. So
we're still at the rate we're going, guys. I'm just gonna let you know.
North of Ripley, Tennessee, that would where we had that previous tornado warning.
I'm gonna do this as best I can. We're gonna try to fit stuff in where we can.
So we could see
but
up there. I'm
gonna finish the ship. I don't know when.
Severe thunderstorm.
And frankly, I'm starting on other characters. If you can't tell,
warnings that I could tell from blind.
I'm not gonna be. I thought about abandoning the farm for
down the line. That would ship it.
The command shuttle yesterday. If you hear that, I did that at the end of the video. I was contemplating that,
but we'll see.
More than a little bit.
That outflow that
but I decided. I'm like, you know what?
Storms that are
There's no reason to abandon the farm. We can still incorporate the farm. We can still incorporate this command shuttle because it's going to take probably until
into the surface.
I don't know. I don't know. The drop rate we're going when we're getting, it's
going to go up. Into clouds before
when we have enough crystals to save up to do refreshes. That'll be something else.
So, I think that
right now where we are, it's feasible.
Increasing for a lot of the Memphis metro right now.
And
one storm to the southwest that if it can attack,
there's other stuff we needed to knock out, and so I've begun to do that.
Where it's at.
So we'll get slicker at some point.
If that's
but as long as we're behind leading this command shuttle
for that part of the storm, so nothing there yet.
It's just like
it's out for that yet.
We can't actually open it because we need the 7-star command shuttle.
And it's months from now, most of the Memphis metro
may or may not
and in the heavy rain
farm the echelon
tornado, but now dealing with the severe winds.
We'll get it at some point, I'm sure. I'm not worried about it right now. But why?
There was a report
because we got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger fish to fry. We won't. Of course, at some point we will have the.
When we saw that hail that I pointed out,
the executor. To an
1 3/4
in the morning when I have the refresh. It's doing Boba for right now. It's Cyan Nihilus. Boba in the morning with
smaller melting hail.
Whatever shards I have left, which I have enough to do again now, which I'm surprised by. So we'll pull.
We are
Bosk here. So we got Bosk, 6 shards of Bosk. Couldn't get 6 shards of
back over to you, Brian. I see a bunch of
Nihilus or Cyan, but Bosk we can get 6 shards of. That's okay. Because we need Bosk anyway. So
area as more rain.
So if I just have enough for 2 pulls. And Silent Nihilus and then in the morning it's whenever I get another dose it's Bosk.
Into the
but ultimately we need Cora Queel IG for
again because we still have a high risk
what's his face
rainfall in Kentucky, and we're starting to see
and then we got Fennec
the impacts of
some other people
4.5 inches of rain in
then we just need help across the board. And that's what we're doing
over the next little bit.
After this, I'm going to be doing
have extremely heavy rain
farming guide for this year. I know everybody and their mom's already done one. But it's like, why not?
For up there, Marshall.
Mine will not. I mean, you can pick whoever farming guide you need best. You think is best. Quite frankly.
And then outside of that,
quite frankly, I've been following,
coming in.
I watched Nooch here and there, and I feel like
our current setup right now.
I've been kind of
into Western Kentucky,
cheated by Nooch a little bit.
No tornado warnings. The the two that are
and maybe it's nitpicky to say this, but
within the like, they just haven't cleared the map yet.
he's always hard on people for leaving characters to get 12.
Some severe thunderstorm warnings with tweets.
Right? And he's like, you're not done with it. You're not done with a character until you at least get him to log 3.
Natchitoches.
Well, based upon how long you've seen me spend bringing these characters to,
A pretty significant storm moving
through Gear 12 to Gear 13, it takes at least
counties, and
it takes a while.
Now has trained weather spotters reporting,
And it takes a lot of gear and it takes a lot of grinding.
so this is coming in Covington.
And you might have noticed we've not gone after any gear right now, today. And normally I would have. Because why? Because I do need one character. I need one
And we've got an update.
slot here, which
The
I'm going to finish because I need one piece.
Storm Chaser Summit.
So go ahead, Caleb.
But then after this,
Can you hear me okay?
after we don't need this one piece, which if I buy this right now, we're done with them.
Update.
And I just want to be done with them. So we're going to do this. It's probably not the best way to piece of currency, but it gets him into relics. That's our last character. Veteran Huglersman.
Our vice president.
That's what I keep calling him. Veteran Huglersman.
And it's earlier this week.
But veteran smuggler Han Solo is now relevant, which you can be like, yeah. Now you can bring up, I will.
Awesome.
Not today.
So much, Caleb. And yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Not today, but I'm very excited to have these characters done where we got to get two more levels for him. And do I happen to have
squad at some level
the stuff on hand to do this right now?
Whatever else we can do, you can make a tax deductible contribution over there at the Y'all Squad.
If we can knock him out today, let's if we can, let's just do it. I don't know if it's going to be like, oh, look.
Downtown.
Of course, I'm short.
Once again, 60
signal data now.
coming in,
But
1 inch in diameter hail. You're going to start to feel the impacts of this.
What are you going to do
here?
So we'll get him
They're
to
near West Memphis. It's coming now.
Relo 3
You're next,
shortly, and then he'll be done.
and then we're going to see those 60-mile-per-hour winds.
And we're shifting gears.
Sir, and then downtown,
We're shifting gears out of
Unlimited Park,
farming gear.
Town. Then
If that sounds weird or unique or whatever,
real time.
that's what it might have to be. But we're shifting out of farming gear for a while. And this is something I wanted to do. This is something I've been thinking about doing, and that's just doing character fragments for a while.
That warning that now takes
You, of course, don't have to.
Collierville, Bartlett.
This is a personal choice that I'm making for myself.
I'll get ready.
By the way, knocked out a couple of these today
60-mile-per-hour winds over the next 40
with
minutes.
my whatever fleet, and it was a struggle. But of course, we need to get here because this is where the one pun is. Of course, we're not there, so we really don't need to worry about it. We could go through the echelon, but I don't care about the echelon, honestly.
Tornado possible.
I don't.
A
don't.
tornado is possible.
If that makes you angry or if that offends you,
Right now. It's not the
okay.
concern.
But on this page, there's 3 ships that I care about. The Marauder, which is kind of no bueno because it requires 3 characters, and so I'm like, really? I think I've talked in the past how much I love the tidy. So we're probably gonna do that. Do I need then this is so underused. It's not even funny. People hate this shit, but it's absolutely bananas.
Olympus right now.
And then there's Halloween costume Grogu. And of course we get the 2 ships that we already got. So we don't need these. This is not good.
Whoa.
This is whatever. We've already got these 2.
I just saw.
And then of course Marin,
I think I might have saw
who
the power
already finished. So we don't need Marin. So that leaves us with Halloween costume Grogu.
Very strong.
This Star Fortress thing from a movie I never watched, and I probably will never watch.
Hey Ryan, I'm looking at
the Raven's Claw.
the Shreveport radar here near Liberty Hill.
And so I think let's just go with
from the Shreveport.
let's just go with Halloween costume Grogu.
little bit of an area of
Why not? We got 2 shards. Okay.
Well, if you call it,
And then we have leftover. We have leftover, so we'll just hit the Raven's Claw.
strong updraft right in that part of
And we
the
got 2 Raven's Claw. That's good. And you got some Carbantes. That's not bad.
right there with the.
No one come over here and dump the rest in the tidy.
We also have some good rotation that's visible and
And,
on the southern
hey.
side of the mesocyclone, especially from the.
That's where we ended up. We got this today, so we
got a
can
fairly steady
got some good Zetas. That's always helpful.
as well.
And you get Zetas. That's,
Both of those radars
you
show
know,
the storm.
of course it's
I
good.
think, either remaining steady state.
We get to look on here. We can stick it on this. We can stick it here on these, but we're so far away.
watch has been.
We should just be like, okay,
This
you're
has
done.
exited its severe thunderstorm warning that was previously issued for it. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see a tornado warning.
But we're so absolutely so far away that it doesn't matter.
Beanbrook,
Because we need all these ships.
Jackson Parish here, northwestern
We
Jackson.
need all these ships for the finalizer, and then we need
Or Kipman,
these 4 for the executor,
along Highway 1.
along with this one.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
The Ridge Crest, which we're not even to yet, but we'll be there.
And
Don't worry.
to the north and Ansley.
So, have I used all my energy?
Also, your
Now we got a 5th mod energy, so we'll just go and buy mod materials. I don't know. I do want to let you know one thing.
a graphic for that as soon as I get it. But
So,
it's going to say
I was able to get through.
a couple times.
One of the big things I did today was I said, we have this,
It's going to have trip.
I did this.
These are the storms.
I've been doing this every day on all of my characters. We're trying to. And when I get
tornado watch has been
we
issued.
did this as far as we could, which wasn't very much, but it got us what we needed for the thing.
Soon.
Just because we have low level rebels, which we use the Phoenix for.
Watch out. 167 near equipment and Ansley.
A new tornado
we
watch.
did this.
We're in
You
Louisiana.
know, the assault battle for all we could. That's good. And if we're just waiting for
tornado watch.
can't do the finalizer until we have our 6th ship, and you know
A few tornadoes possible. This is going to go.
It's
into
good.
1 a.m.
we're on our way. We're making progress, and we're and
7 miles.
you know the fact that we're
Hopkinsville,
that we don't need any more materials for these characters,
Lawrenceburg,
and that you know, am I worried about having the signal data to move up, to move on to better,
honestly, this is
to move on to Roller 3? Why should I?
the channel right
Because I'm stuck
this area.
behind
So we're going to be here with
this ship. I'm stuck behind the ship,
so at 1 a.m. Central.
and so it doesn't matter.
Now at 1 a.m. Central.
You know, when I roll these characters, because they're just gonna sit there. Will they be a little bit better for me in a galactic arena? Yeah, sure. If I moved them up, but
Going back over.
I do need some more income.
So
I do need some more income. I need some more places to get relics, to get material.
A new tornado
And so we're gonna shift into assault battles, to building up some assault battles. The first, of course, is gonna be the Poncho Bros, which you know, we'll probably have done before they get double shard farmable, but that's fine. Aside from that, you know, we get stuff. We need other stuff,
when they're not as excited. So
and I'm just not willing to sit and wait for this
focus on
for this command shuttle. I'm not what you know.
it's not big.
We're not going to do it now that we don't need
Be with us.
resources
For
for.
Middle Tennessee and
Now that we don't need gear, there's no reason to hoard gear. We can just expand out and start farming shards, and then when we get done with a team, we can like stop and we can be like,
in the next 36 minutes. Take
let's build the team up
There's the radar indicated rotation here.
and
moving up towards
move on to another team, so on and so forth.
Another new tornado.
But just
or Carol.
we're looking at of course you can't tell what we're looking for.
rotation.
It's pretty easy.
It's going to go over towards
It's pretty easy to figure out.
Alamo,
You know,
Holt, and Milan,
I figured
Tennessee.
Sith. We can get a
As this one
we can get a Sith team pretty easily
and
because we already have Vader.
now the rotation would be somewhere near Maury City and Beth.
We have Talon down here, so whatever we'll get to down, and it might be, we might have to bring in Palpatine because we do have Palpatine obviously in relics already
And I think
because he's done.
because it's north of all of this.
And so
That's under-
we're looking to build a Sith Assault battle team with Treya,
train to see what
Treya,
it is and exactly right on that northern edge of the QLCS where it's pushed for
Nihilus, Scion,
furthest,
Talon,
just ahead of that.
whoever else,
outpost.
and then we'll go. But then of course we have our bounty hunters that we already have. So we have a bounty hunter team,
warm front. So again, that was
and of course we have
honestly I don't
Imperial
say
Troopers.
much, but I'm pretty happy.
So we're going to be doing that, but that's
And it does
what we're doing immediately.
forward, so
And then
call for
and then on the side we need our
our cell that I was watching down
our band for the fleet,
is
of course.
was deserving of a warning. It did get
and it's going to take us a while. Like I said,
to come together.
there's no reason to rush to executor because we need the BAM things. And I feel like if we get assault battles built up first,
Let's go check out
we'll just be in a really good position ultimately.
Rustin.
And
Well, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 40
that's exactly what we're trying to do is get us in
tag on
to a better position to be able to succeed and
60-mile-per-hour winds going to be
move forward and do great things. And
that.
yeah, we'll end up there eventually. I'm not too worried about it, but it's a little off-putting that we're just
Green County Artists.
and in the meantime we are
Continue for the next
we're coming in here and we're grabbing whatever's in here when we have a little currency
or more concerning
in here. We're a little now that we're done we can obviously let this grow up and pick up gears we need to in here.
already. This is we've got a live view of this.
But there's something I do need, there will be something I'm gearing along the way, and that is because we need it, because we're still doing this, because we still haven't gotten any signal that we're not be doing that.
So
Because they've not announced any raid.
Humboldt.
Because I'm still going to be working on this team.
These-
I'm just going to be working on the top team. And I just don't have the money to put into it right now, or else I would build it up.
Port network, and then also the Tennessee.
But just so we can do Naboo, just so I can get some, just so the guild can get some
pretty well visual
rewards from Naboo. That needs to be my focus.
as this storm comes.
So do I have a Zeta right now?
Get ready to take shelter if you haven't already.
No, because she's too low. So I can't even put the Zeta on because I don't have enough money. Because
I don't know.
I just don't have enough money. So right now, I'm in a money crunch, which of course I am. But good thing is we got Han done.
Tornado watch has
done.
been issued.
Smuggler Han Solo done. So
Andy brought this up.
that's good. That's really good.
Report initially of a golf ball.
Any one of these fleets are probably going to demolish
Something
us.
formally involved now.
But
So we have
happy to be done with the gear farm.
Hellstone that occurred.
Now it's just a matter of getting signal data,
So that is how the
getting signal data,
today.
which honestly,
So much Elijah.
like I said, there's no reason to rush for signal data because it's going to take us how long
Things are really
to get
ramping up
this, and it's just,
all across.
and I like I said, I don't want to wait around. So
Tornado watches.
we'll get to it when we get to it. I'm not too worried about it, but
Just refresh everything here because it's all happening.
the farm continues for our
The tornado watch was deleted, but there, you can see the Z goes all the way up past Nashville.
farm continues as we continue to work and be patient and move
The storms are
towards that command shuttle.
You see a problem in terms of severe
Gonna get demolished by this. It just smoked my
weather
Anakin.
that goes east. But
And the fleet's falling apart.
right now,
Is this a pack buy?
adding on
I
to
mean, why else would you have this out here?
the flooding,
Why else would you have these ships? Like you're gonna go farm Karth?
continuing to look problem.
And what is this young Ray's Falcon? This is a totally a pack buy account.
Senior Humboldt. Lots of we've got a lot of angles of this thing. Here's Brad Arnold, who's in Memphis.
Let's see if I can find it.
Storms. He's trying to stay
And that's
as
whatever. Well, it's fine. And of course, it's not here. So.
from Humboldt, Tennessee, who's in the path of this tornado warned storm. Here's a view
Are these fleet? Let's see if these are fleet pack
This is
buys.
also
I'm pretty sure they are.
of this tornado.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can't see them even if they would be, but I'm sure they are.
Also, with a view of the
But yeah, I'm super excited to be that we're done with Han and that we can Just
See that
let's just
you're right
do
in the
this.
middle.
Let's just move.
This is what you can
Let's
expect.
just not wait. Let's just keep moving.
Thunderstorm interacts with your area.
And that's what we're doing.
Memphis. So right now, if you're in Memphis,
And that would be my lesson for you today. If you're
weather
stuck,
is coming, it's a
instead of because an old Keith Jackson line is known as, he used to say,
get ready.
if it is you don't know who Keith Jackson is, he's a
or not,
retired
this is going to be
college football announcer,
intense.
and he used to say, analyzing is paralyzing. Meaning if you're stuck, if you're stuck thinking about it,
Mornings currently.
you're getting paralyzed. If you spend too much time analyzing the situation, you're going to lose ground. And I don't want to do that.
You just
I've already, because I was on the verge of that with this command shuttle. And so I'm like, let's keep farming the command shuttle. Let's just keep going. We can isolate that, and we can keep moving with other stuff, into other stuff,
220
into new exciting directions. And that's what we're doing.
over 40.
Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'm going to be doing a free-to-play guide here shortly, so look forward to that. I can't especially tell you that it's going to be exciting or that you're going to get any
Tornado.
different variety of direction than what Newt or anybody else is going to say.
Take shelter if you haven't.
But it's just going to be me, and you know that I don't think necessarily like Newt or like Arnold or
Cautionary.
whoever else do. I chart my own course, or
Those areas.
I used information to help me plot my course, and sometimes it ends up
Let's come down.
good, and sometimes it ends up
Warnings.
having to be stuck behind this command shuttle. But I've learned from that, and I'll address that in the farming guide.
Haywood. If you have sent
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. As always, make sure to hold the line so we don't get gotten, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Next in line, we got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning